Okay, so remember we learned all those prepositions? This is where it's going to come in handy. We're going to start learning about prepositions, which are really words that just help give us a better understanding of the description of pretty much where something is, okay? The position where an object is. And it could be a lot of different things, okay? So if you look at your book, on page 143, you'll see that in the example, we have a sentence and they all start off with the same thing. But then the prepositional phrase finishes the sentence and gives it direction, gives it a little bit more description, okay? And then at the top, you'll see that it says a preposition is a word that shows the relationship between its object and another word in the sentence. So that's what the prepositional phrase is. It starts with the preposition and then it has the rest of that phrase, and it's linking something else in the sentence. It's telling what something else in the sentence is doing or where it's at. Okay, so for instance, Brianna's flute is. Okay, you could put a whole bunch of different things there. So they give you some different prepositional phrases. Brianna's flute is at her chair. Okay, so at is a preposition, so at her chair is the prepositional phrase. Brianna's flute is under her chair. Okay, under her chair is your prepositional phrase. Brianna's flute is beside her chair. So do you see how this is all showing different places where the flute could be? Or Brianna's flute is near her chair. So those are all your prepositions, which hopefully you've sung your preposition song today. Okay, now they give you, I think, a smaller list than what we've learned, but I'm glad that you've learned all those other ones because that's really the best list. Okay, so for think A, you're going to circle each preposition. So for number 1, near the lighthouse, we saw a seagull. What's the preposition? Near. Good job. Number 2, Max kicked his ball over the hill. Where did he kick it? Over. Okay, so that links links the ball. Where's the ball? It's over the hill. Number 3, the train whistled through the tunnel. What's the preposition? Through. Number 4, that book by Bethany Urbina is mine. Remember, we just were learning a poem about that she wrote. So what's the preposition? By. Number 5. Let me see. Scones taste good with milk. Okay, what's preposition? With. Now, you'll notice, and I didn't tell you this, but you'll notice you can take a preposition and its phrase out of a sentence, and the sentence will still make sense. These added prepositions just give it extra explanation of where things are and what's going on in the sentence. Okay, number 6, new leaves sprouted from the stem. So what's the preposition? From. Number 7, here is a gift for you. So the preposition is for. Number 8, my new brush fell behind the dresser. So the preposition is behind. Okay, so for think B, you're going to complete the sentence by writing a good preposition in the blank. Now, some of the prepositions won't make sense. You need to pick a good one, okay? And do not be silly. Number 1, Megan went blank Callie's house on Gregory Street. So what could you put? You could say, Megan went near Callie's house on Gregory Street. Megan went beside Callie's house. Megan went to Callie's house. Okay, any one of those. Number 2. All right, just do this next one. Megan must be home. Probably you would say at. at 5 o'clock or around 5 o'clock, something like that. Okay, so I think you can go ahead and fill in the rest of the blanks, and I can't wait to get back and hear you say your prepositions for me.